that they were going to allow Ronda Rousey to not speak to the media before her fight. What did you think?
I didn't give a fuck. I'm the two-weight world champion at that stage. I'm fucking Richard and Rich. I don't give a bollocks. When Ronda lost,
Yeah.
I wakes up to all these messages. Now let's see what they do, and I'm like, what? I don't celebrate. Like, I love Ronda. I've always been a big supporter of Ronda. And people, when she loses that second one, people are like trying to make me celebrate now they've not nobody. So that's a wrong mindset. I don't celebrate another person's defeat like that. That's weak. That's a weak individual that does that. And there's people that are trying to celebrate when I lost that got nothing to do with it. That ain't the sign of a champion. That ain't the sign of a true champion. So I couldn't believe it when, you know, look, I don't know. We're all in on it on our own. We're all what someone else is and isn't allowed, or what somebody else does and doesn't do, has no effect on me and what I do. I'm doing what I do. She's doing what she's doing. Everyone else is doing what they're doing. It is what it is. She didn't have to do the media and got away with that. That's great. I probably would have liked it. If they'd have done that to me, I would have showed up at UFC 200. But we split the card. UFC 200 done great numbers. UFC 202 done great numbers. It also gave me that extra bit of time that, looking back, I probably needed. I probably needed that extra time. So everything worked out perfect for me. So I'm sitting there and I heard that she requested no media, and they gave no media. I was happy for her because that's what she asked for. And then I also didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I was just chilling.
The next time you come back, will you ask for no media as well?
I've created my own media empire. For UFC 202, I pushed out more content than ESPN, Fox, MMA Fighting, all of them. I pushed out more content than all of them for a longer period of time. That's the animal I am. That's the kind of animal I am. You wanna give out to me for not doing media? No problem. I'll create my own media, and I'll double up on all your media channels that are promoting the fight. And that's what I've done. So, whatever. I'm just gonna carry on doing what I'm doing. You said I've been quiet. I've been quiet, but really, when has a day gone by you haven't heard about me? So, I'm playing this perfectly. So that's where I'm at.
You've done a lot of impressive things in the UFC and prior to the UFC. But to me, the most impressive thing that you did was the way you handled the loss to Nate Diaz. You put on the suit, you took it like a champ, you faced the media, you did not run away, and you came back, you took the same fight, you wanted it. That, to me, was the blueprint how a champion should handle a loss. And it was really admirable. I feel like you can show that to a young kid and say, this is how you handle it. And Dominic Cruz did a similar thing. And I don't want to pick on Ronda, but she did not do that. So for you, is that surprising? I know we're all different people, but do you think that it would have maybe helped her out in the Amanda Nunes fight if you don't shy away from talking about it, if you stand up there, face the music, and then move on so that you can close that wound?
Look, she came in phenomenal shape, Ronda did. I no doubt she was backstage hungry, training. I knew by the shape of her. I knew by looking at her on the scales. She came in with everything. She got hit with an inside leg kick and a jab in the opening bell. And when that, listen, these gloves are very, very small. If things go wrong, if you get one crack, everything can just slip away. So I don't think she handled it her way. I don't think what way she handled it was incorrect. It was she went through. She done what she had to do. She got away from the spotlight. She focused on her preparation. She got hit early and then went downhill, and that's it. That's the fight game. It's a cruel business. But she handled it the way she should handle it, and she came in shape, and that's it. As far as the way I handle it the way I felt I needed to handle it. I owned up. I'm a cocky motherfucker. But if you come in and you get me, I'll stand before you and stand before everyone and say, you got me. I'll get you next time. And that's it. Every human being, everyone in here at some stage, we face loss. We've all lost something. So, fuck it. We all know how we feel. You know, we all know how a loser on the night feels because we have all lost at one point or other in our lives. So I made no mistakes, or made no excuses. I manned up, took it on the chin, got back to the drawing board, prepared, came back and rearranged Nate's face in the second fight. So it was perfect.
So you mentioned Aldo, Ferguson, Khabib, all these guys. This is the first time that you mentioned Nate. And he has been adamant that he wants the third fight. He's not answering the phone.
Nate's a bitch. Nate's a fucking bitch. And let me tell you why. I've got the biggest, I had the biggest respect for Nate. And I still have big respect for Nick. He's out doing his thing. But when he took that phone call or that video call off Floyd Mayweather and was like, hello, Floyd's fans. And he was Floyd's bitch that night. I was like, you fucking pussy. You absolute pussy. He should have been on that, when he had that video call, he should have been on the other end of that line. And when Floyd was saying, you made McGregor tap out, he's like, yeah, I did. And then Floyd is saying, I'm going to finish the job. He should have said, shut your fucking mouth, I'll strangle you too. And post that everywhere. And then all of a sudden, it would have been like, fuck Floyd. It would have been me and Nate again. But he was Floyd's bitch that night. He was Floyd's employee that night. So look, fuck Nate, fuck Nick, fuck the Diaz brothers. And if you want to be down with the Diaz brothers, then fuck you too. Look, he took a hell of a lot of smacks that night.
Yeah.
His face droops to the left. Look at him. Look real close at him. His face droops to the left now. You don't take them left hammers off for 25 minutes and come back normal. So, he was not normal on that phone call. I was expecting a different situation, but I couldn't believe it when I watched it. I watched like 10 minutes of it, and Floyd's like, hey, Nate, say hello to my fans. I'm like, nah. Yeah, fucking bitch. It was the biggest bitch move I've ever saw. So whatever, it is what it is. Now you're back in the queue. Now you're at the back of the queue. And I'll get to Nate. Don't get me wrong. Me and Nate will throw down again, 100%. 100% me and Nate will throw down and finish. It's one apiece. We'll finish it off. And I'd imagine it will be for the lightweight world title. 155 will come in like a skeleton wrapped in cling film. And I'll end the whole thing for him. So if his team are wise, they'll talk him out of it and say, you've made some money. Your face is drooping to the left. Your speech is slurred. Chill now. Enjoy the money. But they're not the most intelligent people. So I'm sure me and Nate will go again.
You made it very clear that you want Floyd next, no doubt about that. But as far as MMA is concerned, is there anyone that you kind of think, oh, this would be a challenge? This guy is interesting to me. Anyone at all?